Alright, welcome to another hair tutorial. Today I am gonna do 2 bubble braids back into a bun. So the first step is just gonna be parting down the middle. Alright, once you have a middle part that you like, you're gonna I go sort of similarly to some of the braids I do. I go sort of up from my eyebrow and back. So yeah, that's gonna be my section for this bubble braid, and I'm gonna tie off the rest of my hair. Alright, so I have sectioned off my one piece. My favorite thing about this hairstyle is that you can use colorful bands to sort of add some team spirit. For high school I did blue and orange. For club I do blue and green. So I just sort of alternate them, but you can also do it with just the clear ones or the black ones. But the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna section off the first piece and have everything else tied back, and then you're gonna tie this off. Alright, now that I have that first piece tied off, I do alternating, so I'm gonna take a green band and section off the next sort of chunk. And I'm gonna tie this off with the first piece in it. Alright, now I have my first sort of little bubble. If you want to just leave them thin like that, then you're just gonna do this, taking a section and adding in the previous little ponytail. But if you want to sort of have them poof out, you're gonna, between bands, give them a little zhuzh. So there's my first one, and then you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna do that all the way back to where you want your bun to sit. I usually do 4 sections. So I'm gonna finish that off and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've finished my first side. I'm gonna take the rest of my hair back down and I'm gonna part out as even a section as I can on the other side. Now that I have my equal section off, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing that I did on this side, but I'm gonna switch which one I start with, so it's sort of like checkerboard. And I'm also gonna try and pay closer attention to lining up my parts. So I'm gonna finish this side and I'll be right back. Alright, my little bubbles are all set. So now the only step is just gonna be slicking it all back. So I like to start just going in with a comb to sort of get everything up off my neck, because this bun's a little lower. So I slick everything with a comb first, just so it's all up and fairly organized. And then once I get it up to where I like it, I'm gonna go in with sort of like, I don't know what to call it, like tight bristled. And I'll just try and clean up the slick backed rest of it. If you want to put product in to slick it back, you probably should. I'm not going to, just because I have fairly clean hair and this meat is less. I'm not doing that much, so it's not super important for my hair to be like holding like a rock. So I'm just gonna, I've done that. I'm gonna wrap my ponytail around and try and get it as tight as I can. So now I have my ponytail. If you compete in a ponytail, that's your hair. If not, you can go ahead and put it up into a bun or braid the tail or do whatever you like. But I'm gonna put it in a bun, so I'm gonna grab 900 million more hair bands. That's your hair. Get a view of the top if you can. I don't know if you can see it, but thanks for being here.